I told a kid I didn't care that his mom had cancer. I worked for 4 years to get a full scholarship to my dream school. When I got the call that I'd won, I cried for an hour. A week later, I was called into the principal's office. The principal was sitting there with another student named Peyton and both of his parents. The principal explained that Peyton was the runner-up for the scholarship and his family was going through a difficult time. Peyton's mom had stage 4 cancer. They were asking if I would consider stepping aside so Peyton could have the scholarship instead. I said I was sorry about his mom, but no. Peyton's dad leaned forward. You don't understand. We could lose our house. The medical bills are destroying us. I said I was sorry, but I earned this. Peyton's mom started crying, and even though she was clearly sick and thin and pale, I couldn't make myself say yes. The principal said the school couldn't force me, but he hoped I would do the right thing. I said no again and left. The next day, my English teacher pulled me aside after class. She said she'd heard about the situation, and I should really think about what kind of person I wanted to be. I said I was keeping the scholarship. Students started treating me differently after that. People whispered when I walked by. Someone wrote "heartless" on my locker in red marker. My own mom said maybe I should consider stepping aside, that it wasn't worth becoming the most hated person at school over money. I said no. A week later, Peyton cornered me in the hallway between classes. He stepped right in front of me so I couldn't get past. My mom might die, he said. She's doing chemo every 2 weeks and she's so sick she can't get out of bed and you're worried about a scholarship. I tried to walk around him and he blocked me again. You've probably had everything handed to you your whole life and you can't give me this one thing? You can't do one decent thing for someone whose mom has cancer? Something snapped inside me. I said, you don't know anything about my life. He laughed. I know you've never had to watch someone you love go through chemo. I know you've never had to wonder if your mom is going to be alive next year. I laughed too, and it wasn't a nice laugh. You're right. I didn't watch it. I lived it. I had leukemia when I was 8 years old. 2 years of treatment. I almost died 3 times. I spent my 9th birthday in the ICU because my immune system collapsed and I got pneumonia. Peyton's face changed completely. I kept going. My parents went bankrupt paying my medical bills. We lost our house when I was 10. My dad left because he couldn't handle the stress and the debt and watching his kid almost die over and over again. My mom works double shifts as a nurse and she still can't dig us out of the hole that keeping me alive put us in. Peyton opened his mouth but nothing came out. I said, this scholarship is the only way I'm going to college. Not one of several options. The only one. If I don't get this, I don't go. I work at a gas station for the rest of my life trying to help my mom pay off the debt from my chemo. I stepped closer to him. Your mom is sick and I'm genuinely sorry, but your dad drives a BMW. I saw it in the parking lot. Your house has a pool. I know because I used to clean it 2 summers ago when I worked for that landscaping company. You'll go to college no matter what happens. I won't. Peyton said quietly. I didn't know. I cut him off. You didn't ask. You just assumed I had it easy because I didn't make my trauma everyone else's problem. I could feel people watching us now, but I didn't care anymore. I spent 2 years thinking I was going to die before I turned 10. And then I spent the next 8 years working harder than anyone at this school to make sure my life actually meant something. I didn't start a GoFundMe. I didn't ask for donations. I didn't expect strangers to hand me things because I had a sad story. I earned this. I looked him right in the eyes. So yeah, I don't care that your mom has cancer. Not more than I care about my one chance to go to college without drowning in debt for the rest of my life. You want to call me heartless? Fine. But I beat cancer and I beat poverty and I'm not giving away the only thing I ever earned because you think your pain matters more than mine just because it's happening right now. I walked away. He didn't follow me. The principal called me into his office the next day and told me Peyton's family had withdrawn their request. He said I could have handled the situation with more grace. I said I handled it the way I needed to. I started college in the fall on a full ride. I don't talk to anyone from high school anymore.